What up, party poopers? Start pooping right now. This is the only video and channel you need to watch while you're taking a dump because I am your poop coach, Shizzles and Giggles. I'm here to guide you to make sure you don't take a long dump because that would be bad for your health. At the same time, I'm going to educate or entertain you with my rambling. All right, today is July 2nd, 2025, Wednesday. It is nighttime. And wow, so we're officially in the second half of 2025. At this time, I'd ask you to revisit your New Year's resolutions, maybe tweak them a little bit, maybe self-evaluate, maybe you're doing great, and then if that's the case, then just keep going. All right, so what has been happening these past few days? Well, the biggest issue right now that's going on in the US is, I would say, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. And that's President Trump's big legislation regarding spending, tax cuts, all of that. So I wanted to briefly go into some highlights before I dive into more details. So this will, at a high level, this bill contains approximately about 4.5 trillion tax cuts, mainly benefiting the rich, specifically benefiting billionaires and doing not so well for poor people or those of lower income. Not surprising. I do not think this is a good idea. The billionaires are rich enough. They don't need more money. Sure, they generate jobs, they create jobs, they do good things. There are philanthropists out there, but still, they really don't need more tax cuts. At the same time, it's going to add $3.3 trillion to the national debt, which is over the next 10 years, which is really tough. All right, we are at or near the 2-minute mark, so please, if you haven't made any progress on your poop taking, please stop trying to poop, precautionarily wipe your butt, maybe precautionary flush, then get up and move on with your day. Come back to this video at a different time. If you are making progress with your poop taking, let's continue. So again, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. So on average, the nonpartisan CBO, Congressional Budget Office, based on their research analyses, have determined that for the wealthiest American households in the US, this is the top 10% earning households. On average, they will save or they will get back about $12,000. And for the poorest American families, low-income people, they will lose out on about 1,600 resources. Such as in the form of cuts to Medicaid and food assistance, food stamps, things like that. And on average, I believe middle-class Americans will receive tax breaks of about $500 to $1,500, something like that. And while I think that is great for overall, middle-class income earners, that's great for them. And for wealthy Amerians, yeah, getting $12,000 on average back is good, but it's not good if it's coming at the cost of the lowest, the most desperate people who need the most help in our society. It just taking what little they already have and taking $1,600 more out is just not good. It'll result in social issues. I just don't think it's a good idea. And I'm not the only one who doesn't like this legislation. Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, has also publicly started again disagreeing with President Trump. And President Trump has talked about deporting him. President Trump has talked about maybe using DOGE, the Department of Governmental Efficiency, against Elon. Of course, Elon was the head of DOGE for a little while, up until May this year. And President Trump wants Jerome Chair Fed Chair Jerome Powell to step down again. And so there's more feuds going on there. But anyway, at this time, we are at or near the 5-minute mark. So please stop pooping. Please wipe your butt. Please flush, get up, and move on with your day. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, it would really help me out if you liked, commented, or subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, poop heads. Till next time.